Hi fitness friends! Today we have a functional full body workout that was written by our dear fitness friend named Kristin Ritter. So if you like this workout, make sure you tell her in the comment section. For this workout, I will be using heavy, medium, and light weights, my 16-inch elevation, my ball, and my Bosu. So if you don't have an elevation, a ball, or a Bosu, you can make do by doing a modification of that move right on the ground. So don't shy away from this workout if you don't have the equipment. I have a mini warm-up for us. We have 3 minutes of a warm-up. If you need more than that, push pause and get it done. Other than that, grab your water and I will see you in a minute. All right, we're getting started with our warm-up, beginning with jumping jacks. We have 30 seconds for each move, so we have 6 moves. Arms out big and wide, here we go. If you don't like to start off with a high impact jumping jack, you can set these out just like this. Okay? Get your shoulders moving. Take some deep breaths. Start to get that body warmed up. 3, 2, and 1. Go into a down dog. Chaturanga down into a cobra. So, press your tailbone up to the sky, heels down to the mat. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Come forward. Go down into the chaturanga, hold it for a beat. Press up into cobra. Pull your shoulder blades back. Chest is up. Okay, next we're moving into swimmer arms. So I'm going to start in my plank. Do a swimmer arm this way. Swimmer arm that way. Forward, back, hop it up. Do two swimmer arms up here. Opposite directions. Back to plank. Warming up our shoulders. Nice job. Lunges and twists. So nice deep lunge position, both hands on the ground. Bring one arm up, facing that leg that's forward. Really feel that stretch in basically your entire body. I feel it in my glutes, in my hamstrings, in my core. Open it up. Nice job. And we're bringing it down to a glute bridge. So you're going to do a glute bridge, squeeze your butt, get that glute activated, come down, abs, heel touch, glute bridge, heel touch, heel touch. So you're pushing your glute up off the floor, then you're bringing your shoulders up off the floor. Keep it going. And our last move is a reverse lunge. And you're going to pull that knee all the way up to your chest. So I like to do a nice big leg circle and then bring my knee up. Open up your hips. The first set we're starting with is a mini HIIT pyramid. So we have 5 moves that we're going to do for 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then we're going to go back to the top and do it for 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then 30, okay? And then we'll be done with that set. We'll move on to Tabata after that. So the first move is a broad jump to a box jump. And then we're going to do bunny hops back to do another broad jump. If you don't have an elevation to jump on, you're going to do a broad jump, tuck jump, bunny hop back. All right, so 5 minutes, and then I'm going to take a really, really quick time to change the timer. So I'm going to move as fast as I can, hopefully not give us more than 20-second rest, okay? In between each pyramid level. 5 seconds, or 10-second countdown started. 50 seconds on, broad jump, box jump, bunny hop back. Deep breath, sink it down, broad jump, nice and softly, box jump, bunny hop back. All of these landings should be soft. Bend your knees. Try to make it as dynamic as you can. Nice job. Last second. Okay, moving on to a Spiderman push-up and an alternating Superman. So, high plank position. Bring your back leg, one of your back legs to your elbow. Do a push-up. Come up. Superman, that same leg. So, leg and arm out. Knee tuck. Back out. Down. Spiderman, other leg. Keep that leg up. Knee tuck, out, and down. Spider-Man. Spider. Superman. Who do you guys like better, Spider-Man or Superman? I'm definitely a Superman fan. Okay, front raise to an overhead squat. Lightweight here. I'm going with 9 pounds in each hand. That weight quickly. So, front raise, all the way up over your head. Squat. Squeeze your butt, bring it down. Front raise again, all the way up. Squat. Squeeze at the top. Nice job. Bring it down. Those overhead squats are killer. Make sure your form is tight. Okay. Pendulum lunges with rows. So we're alternating legs for the pendulum lunge, and you're alternating between a wide row and a narrow row. So, pendulum lunge, forward, wide row, get that same leg going back, do a narrow row. Switch legs. Wide row, back, narrow. Other leg. Forward, wide, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Back, narrow. Forward, wide, back, narrow. Nice job. You're grabbing your ball for the next move. You're doing a ball pass with a roll back extension. So, start with it in your feet. Pass that ball to your hands. Roll it over. Hold that ball up. Back extension. Roll again. Pass it back to your feet. You're gonna roll the opposite direction this time. Roll it. Back extension. Make sure your face stays facing the ground for that back extension. Don't pull your head up to watch what I'm doing. Keep your head and neck and back in line. This is the last move, and I'm going to be jumping up to change our timer to 40 seconds. So, we're doing the same moves for 40-second intervals. And I'm going to hit start right away. We'll go with a 10-second countdown right now. Beginning back to the top with the broad jumps, bunny hop back. Make sure your weights are out of your way. Broad jump, box jump, bunny hop back. Spiderman push-ups, alternating Supermans. High plank. Start with the spider. Make sure you're balanced in that pose before you do that knee tuck. Nice job. All right. Ooh. Front raises, overhead squats. I'm gonna go with 9 pounds again. Front raise it all the way up above your head. Squat down. Make sure your knees aren't going over your toes. Your butt's still going out behind you. Your chest is still up. Squeeze it. I feel these in my core so bad. Okay, last second. Pendulum lunges and rows. Alternating legs. Narrow row on the back lunge. Wide row on the front. Here we go. Lunge it forward. Wide row. Lunge it back. Narrow row. Other leg. Forward lunge. Lean over. Wide row. Come on back. Lean over, narrow row. So your belly should almost be touching your thigh and that leg that's lunging so that you have the right angle to do the row. Good job. All right, we have the ball pass and then we're back to the top again. So you get that ball between your feet or your pillow or nothing at all. You can do this move without anything in your hands or feet. Roll, back extension, roll it back over, hands to feet, switch and go the other direction. Roll, extend, back around, and pass it. Going. All right, we're back to the top. We have our 30-second intervals in these moves, and then we'll be done with them. Changing my timer, and we're going right away. 10-second countdown is started. Bunny hops, broad jumps, box jumps, bunny hops. Weights out of the way. Here we go, only 30 seconds. Good job. Woo. Spiderman push-up, alternating Supermans. High plank. Front raises to overhead squats. So back to 9 pounds for me. Grab your weights. Front raise. Get it up there. Squat it down. Bring it down. Good job. Stay tight. Up. Pendulum lunges. Last time. So we'll go 15 again. Okay. Lunge it forward. Wide row. Lunge it back. Narrow row. Switch feet. Wide row. Come on back. Narrow. Forward. Wide. Back. Narrow. I'm going to do one more on this leg because I started late. Wide. Grab your balls. You're doing the ball pass roll. So get the weights out of the way. Grab the ball, put it between your feet. Pass it. Up overhead, roll it, back extension, twist again, ball pass, up, over. All right, guys, we are moving on to a true Tabata round. That is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 times through for 2 moves. Our first move is a deadlift with a high pull. I'm going to use 2 weights. I'm going to go heavy. I'm going to keep my hands close together, and you're going to pull them up just like an upright row, right underneath your chin. Your elbows are going to go out wide. If you have a barbell or a heavy kettlebell, this would be a great time to use it. I'm going to go with 2 24-pound weights, and I'm going to try to keep my hands as close together as I can. My weights are a little bit bulky, so I can't get them too close, but that's the motion. So you're going to do a deadlift, straight up into that high pull. Squeeze your butt at the top, okay? All right, we have 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 times through. That's 4 minutes doing that move. So pick a weight that you're going to try to stick with for all 4 minutes. I started our 10-second countdown. Here we go. Down for that deadlift, up for that high pull. So it's all one fluid motion here. Yeah, these weights are just a little bulky for this move. It's all right. Squeeze your butt. Drop your weights in between. Stretch out your hands. Here we go. Deadlift, pull it up. Let's come up underneath your chin. Nice job. Here we go. Drop it. Whew. Take advantage of these 10-second breaks, catch your breath. Let's go. Your butt should be on fire by now. Even if you're not using super heavy weights, you should be squeezing with all your might at the top of that motion. You're halfway done. 3 more rounds. Here we go. You're doing awesome. We got 2 more 20-second intervals. Breathe it out. Okay, 1 more. Whew. Pound it out, let's go. And 1. Nice job. All right, we are on our backs for this next one. It is a close grip chest press while you're holding a bridge. If you want to come up and down from that bridge position while you're pressing, that's fine too. You decide if you want to do a bridge hold or if you want to do a bridge and a chest press at the same time. Your narrow grip, meaning your hands are staying close together. On your back, lower back, press flat to the mat. Press up into that bridge. Press it out. Weights are coming right down to your chest. Squeezing it up. Really squeeze that chest muscle at the top of that motion. Okay, nice job. Set the weights down in between. Unless you're a beast and want to hold it up in between. Let's go. I stuck with my 24s for this. We are pounding out these reps on the same muscles as we use for that deadlift high pull. It's a different movement though, so there's no real break in between these two. At least you get to lay here during your 10-second rest. Let's go, press it up, squeeze that butt. My butt's already on fire from all those deadlifts. Squeeze it more. You want to get a nice toned round butt. This is how we do it. Set those weights down carefully in between. Let's go. Press them up. Don't bend your wrists, keep them straight. Just have to stretch out my chest in between here. Let's go. Make sure you're breathing and using your breath to power your movements. Your muscles need that oxygen to work for you. So keep on breathing, don't hold your breath. Let's go. Weights up, butt up. All right, 8 rounds of Tabata are no joke, especially for moves like these if you're picking some weight to use. Know your limits, but make up your mind that you're going to get through this burn and do it. What I mean by that is challenge yourself, but don't injure yourself. So these weights I am struggling with, but I'm not to the point where I think I'm going to drop them on myself or pull a chest muscle, okay? Know your limits. This is it, last 20 seconds. Goodness. Lower those weights. Holy cow. Okay, we have Tabata next, but it's Tabata pair. The only change with this Tabata pair is we're going to do the first move for 4 rounds and then do the second move for 4 rounds, okay? So get these weights up out of my way. The first move is a single arm stability ball plank. I have trouble doing that, so I'm going to use my Bosu for it. If you can do it on your ball, that's awesome, good for you. If you can't do it on your ball and you can't do it on your Bosu, do it on the floor, all right? So you're doing a plank, single arm row, and we'll be alternating each round. The second move that we'll do after the first 4 rounds is a dead bug. I didn't know what that was, I had to look it up, so I'll show you. It's just when you're on your back, your knees are at a 90-degree angle, your arms are straight up above your shoulders, and you're lowering one leg and then the other. So this is an ab move. You're working your lower abs. Focus on sucking that stomach in and pressing your back to the mat for that move. Okay? All right. So I'm going to grab my Bosu before I hit start. And my weight for those rows is going to be a lighter weight because I'll be balancing on the Bosu. That's going to go with 15 pounds. So my forearm's up here, and I'm going to be rowing with the other arm while I'm trying to hold that plank without falling. Just kidding, we won't fall. All right. Hitting start now. 10-second countdown is on. This is only a 4-minute round. So, high plank on your forearm. Row that other weight. The elbows going directly up. Try to keep your hips facing the ground. Try to keep yourself stable, especially if you're on your ball. That's going to be really hard. Use your lateral muscle to pull that weight up. All right, switch arms. So you're going to be holding your plank with the one arm, rowing with the other. Here we go. Abs are tight, back is straight, butt's down. Switching back to the first arm again. Last time on this side. Here we go. Breathe it out. Don't hold your breath because you're in that high plank position. Switch arms. Last round of this, and then we're doing that dead bug. Here we go. Nice work. All right, put your weight out of your way, get your bow out of your way. You're flat on your back, knees are at a 90-degree angle. You're tapping one down and then the other, arms straight up above your shoulders. Focus on keeping that form, knees directly above the hips. Nice job, just hold it right here in between. Suck in your stomach, press your lower back to the mat. Good job. Hold it. I'm going to add a heel tap to this move, okay? So I'm going to put one foot down and I'm going to reach up and tap the heel of the other foot. So this one comes down, heel tap. Down, heel tap. We'll make our core work a little bit more for us. Try to keep those knees directly above the hips. Hold it here. We're moving on to our last interval. I'm going to keep with the heel taps. So down, crunch it up for a heel tap. Down, up. Nice job. I think that was it. Yep, all right. We are moving straight on. We're not breaking now. We're going into another HIIT pyramid. So we're starting with 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off for the 5 moves. And then we're gonna reset to do the 40 seconds, and then again for the 30. First move is a chest press with your froggy legs in and out. That means that your heels are together. And I'm going to go with heavy weights for this chest press, 24 pounds in each hand. And I'm just going to keep my vest on. Next move is bunny hops forward, heel taps, hop back. So the heel taps look like this. Heel tap, okay? So we're bunny hopping at the top, do those heel taps and hop back. Then we're doing kickouts from your plank. You're kicking your bottom leg out 2 times. Crab kickouts. Let me show you what that is. High plank position. Kick out. Then you're going to turn, do a crab touch. Turn it back around, do the kickouts, and then you're going to go the other way for your crab touches next time. Got it? All right, some new moves here. Something exciting. Keep it new. Everything else you know. I will tell you what we're doing before we do it. Chest press, froggy legs. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 5 moves, so that's only 5 minutes, and then I'll reset to 40. Hitting start. 10-second countdown. Chest presses, froggy legs. So get on your back. Push your heels together. Elbows out wide. You're bringing your legs up and in as you press those weights out. Nice job. Your chest should feel this. Mine sure does. Make sure you're breathing. Your knees are bent, they're going out wide like a frog's. Keep going. Almost there. All right. Get those weights out of your way. Second move is that bunny hop and heel taps. So, bunny hopping forward, stay low. Up here, heel tap, go back. Get this out of the way. Hop it forward. Stay in this bunny hop. Don't come up high at all, except for in between that heel tap. Hop it back. Okay, we have the kickouts with the crab toe touch turns. So high plank position, you're doing 2 kickouts. 1, 2, pick which side you're turning to, and do a crab, toe touch, flip it again, tap it out, kick it out on the other side, now flip to the other crab, touch, flip, kick, flip, kick it out, keep those hips up when you do the turn. Okay, grab your weights. We have a lateral shuffle to a surrender. So you're doing a surrender at either end of your mat. When you're doing the lateral shuffle, your weights are on your hip. Shuffle, get those weights up, surrender back, down, stand, bring them back to your hips, squat it, shuffle, go back with your other leg this time. Stand, back to your hips, toes out wide, knees out wide, shuffle, weights are up, go down. These are heavy weights for this move. And down again, shuffle, weights up. All right, and the last move, tricep dips, alternating hammer curl. So I'm going with 15 pounds per hand. Switch your weights, keep your hands on your weights. Down, hammer position with your hands. Vertical, that means with your weights, dip it, up, curl it. Oops, don't twist it, you're doing a hammer curl. Curl that weight straight up to your armpit. Palm stays facing your body. Squeeze, dip, squeeze. Your butt stays up off the ground the whole time. Squeeze it, good job. Up. This is our 5th move, which means we're going back up to the top and repeating these with 40-second intervals next. Keep going. Squeeze it. Nice job. Okay, we're going back to the top with our chest presses and froggy feet at a 40-second interval. 10-second countdown has started. I'm going to get my heavy weights again quickly. Lay down flat on your back. Chest press. Feet together. Bring them in. That was our start. I'm a little late. Let's go. Feet in, knees out. Chest press. Squeeze at the top of that motion. Your back should be flat to the mat. Your abs are tight. You're breathing. Nice job. Down, up. Okay, set those weights down, out of your way. You have the bunny hops with heel taps at the front. Here we go. Low, stick your butt out, hop it forward. At the top of your mat. Up, heel tap, opposite hand, opposite heel. Hop it back. Forward. Heel tap, back. Go forward. Don't come out of that bunny hop. Heel tap, heel tap. All right. Whew, we have those kickouts. So a high plank. Using your oblique muscles to kick that leg out to 90 degrees if you're flexible. Flip it. Crab toe touch, flip it back over. 2 more kickouts. Kick it out. Flip it, touch. Nice job. Keep it going. Kick, touch. Okay, next we have those sumo shuffles to surrenders at either end of your mat. So, weights on your hips, toes out wide, knees out wide, shuffle, shuffle. Let those weights up, surrender back, down, down, up, up. Stay tight and strong. Step it out, shuffle, shuffle, up. Surrender the other leg back. Come on, I hope you picked a weight that is challenging you. Make your whole body work. Nice job. Bring it down. Back to those sumos. I'm sorry, not sumos. Back to those tricep dips and hammer curls. 15 pounds for me again. Out of position. Dip it, curl it. Squeeze those triceps. Elbows are going directly back behind you. Your butt is up off the ground through this whole move. We're going back to the top for 30-second intervals. Nice job. Okay. Whew. Resetting. We got 30 seconds. Chest presses and froggy legs. 10-second countdown has started. Quickly get your heavier weights. 3, 2, 1. On your back. Feet together, elbows out wide. Chest press, feet in, knees out. Make sure you're breathing. Squeeze that chest. Nice job. All right, bunny hops. Get the weights out of your way. You're only 30-second intervals. They go really quickly. Get low. Up for heel taps. Hop it back. Forward. back, forward, kickouts, and crab toe touches. High plank, abs tight, butt down. Here we go. Kick it out, back, flip it. Crab toe touch, toe touch. Out. Flip, toe touch, toe touch. Flip it, toe touch. Keep your balance, toe touch. Nice job. Sumo walks, sumo shuffles, and surrenders. Here we go, get down, out wide, weights up, surrender back. Stand it, shuffle, shuffle, up, surrender. Shuffle, shuffle, get it up there, back. Okay, dips and hammer curls. 15 pounds for me again. So this is 30 seconds. Get up there on your weights, dip it, curl. 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 Good job. Okay, awesome job. Second HIIT pyramid is done. Now's the time that you're gonna push pause, take a short break, like 1 minute, come right back, and we're gonna get some more Tabata in. All right, I hope you're back. I'm ready for more. We're starting off with true Tabata. 2 moves. First move is a bent over wide row to a bicep curl. So I'm gonna hit start right away. 10-second countdown is on. I'm going with 15 pounds in each hand. You can do a little bit more for a bent wide row, but for that bicep curl for these 8 rounds, this will be enough. So then stand up, you get a little mini deadlift in there, bicep curl. Bend, palms facing you for that row, elbows out wide, squeeze up, bicep curl. Bend down, wide row, nice job. So my feet are about a little bit wider than hip width, my knees are soft. When you bend, you're sticking your butt out behind you, your belly's almost resting on your thighs. Stand up, squeeze that butt, curl. Down, wide row, stand it up. Keep those elbows pinned to your body for these bicep curls. Really make it work. Don't just swing those weights up. Nice job. All right. Round 3, here we go. Wide row, stand up, bicep curl. When you're down in that wide row, your head should be facing the ground. Don't be jacking your neck up just to see what's going on. You know what you're doing. Stay in line. You don't need to strain your neck. Here we go. Wide row, stand it up, and curl. Down, wide row, squeeze it up, curl. Really squeeze that butt. Make that mini deadlift a big part of this motion, okay? It makes a difference. Let's go. Wide row. Bring it up, curl. Wide row. Up, curl. Nice job. We have 3 rounds left. You're more than halfway done. Bent wide row. Stand up. Curl it. Bent wide row. Up. Curl. What do you need, Rowan? Is your movie still on, honey? All right. It'll be your turn in 2 more rounds. Okay?
And that's the ending of the workout?
No, not quite, but almost. Keep it going. Up. Curl. Down. Up. Curl it. Nice job. Keep your focus. There's lots of distractions that happen when we work out at home. They happen to me too. You have to keep your focus. Here we go. While at the same time, giving your attention to the things that are most important, right? So if that means that you need to take care of something, then come back to your workout. That's all you have to do. Push pause. Curl. Down. That is it. We have finished this first round of true Tabata. Next, we're doing sumo squats. So, pick a heavy weight. Pick a weight that's going to challenge you. I am choosing to go with my sandbag for this rather than hold my 2 dumbbells. Lots of people don't mind pulling their dumbbells on their hips for their sumo squats. You can pull them up at your shoulders. I'm going to load my sandbag up to my back for my sumos, okay? Knees are out wide, toes are out wide. Get your weight set, clean up your area so that you're not going to trip on anything. My sandbag is 52 pounds, so it's a little bit heavier than my 2 weights at full set. 10-second countdown is on. So, loading mine up to my shoulders. You don't have to do a back load. You can do it however you feel comfortable holding your weights between your legs, on your hips, wherever is your choice today. Squeeze it. As long as you're sinking down, your toes are out wide, your knees are out wide, and you chose a weight that challenges you. And I'm just going to keep my weight up here because it's easier than reloading it every time. Let's go. And if you are going to do a sandbag like me and you're loading it up and you keep it up there, you're going to be working your core and all of your stabilizing muscles in these 10-second rests. Come on, get as low as you can without caving those knees. Keep it going. Out wide. Sink it. Your chest is staying up. Your shoulders are down. You're squeezing that booty and those inner thighs at the top. Woo. Nice job. You are almost halfway. That was round 3. Good job. So pick up your pace if you can. If you're using a heavy weight, challenge yourself by not stopping at the top of that motion. Keep it moving. Nice job. Whew. We got 3 more rounds. Out wide, here we go. Last round. Keep it going. You got this. Get down there. Get up. Good job. All right, get that weight off your shoulders if you've been holding it like me. Roman, honey, it's your turn now. Okay, deep breath. We have Tabata pairs next, except it's set up the same way. 4 rounds of the first move, 4 rounds of the second move. First move is a single leg tricep push-up. You're switching legs after each push-up, okay? And then the second move for 4 rounds is a pistol squat. If you can't do a pistol, just do a squat, pick up one leg, then stand up, okay? Squat down as deep and as low as you can, and then pick up that one leg and then stand up. Or set a chair behind you and do single leg squats that way. Sit your butt down to the chair, stand up. Tricep push-ups, let's go. High plank, hands close together. Single leg, push up, switch. Nice job. Got 3 more rounds of that before we do the pistols. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Keep it going. 2 more rounds. 20 seconds of it. Keep your pace. Okay. One more round of that. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, pistol squats. Stand up. You can alternate legs or stay on one leg for 20 seconds and then go to the other. I'm staying on one for 20 and then going to the other. Switch legs for me. Here we go. Back to that first leg last time. Here we go. Down, up. Try to keep your knee going straight. If it's wobbling or curving in, squeeze your butt more. Press through your heel. You will notice that you're stronger on one leg and more balanced on one leg, and that's okay. Last time. Here we go. seconds. 1. Nice job. All right, guys, we are on to our very last HIIT pyramid. So we have 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 5 new moves. Let me preview them for you quickly. We have a front sumo squat to an Arnold press. So you're gonna hold your weights with your palms facing you for that sumo squat. Down, up, press it and twist your palms out. Bring it back down for another sumo, okay? We're doing a body weight, alternating deep forward lunge to a weight that's up in front of us. We're gonna pick up that weight, pass it over to the other side, come back up to a lunge, go down again. So you're setting that weight down on either side of that lunge, okay? Chest fly, alternating star legs to a sit-up. Stiff leg deadlift to an upright row, which is very similar to the deadlift high pull, but not quite. So we're doing 2 separate moves. Stiff leg deadlift, you keep your legs as straight as you can. When you come up, then you do your upright row, okay? And a plank forearm crawl. All right, let's do it. We have our 10-second countdown started. Front sumo, Arnold press. I'm going with 15 pounds in each hand.
3, 2, 1.
Weights are facing you, palms facing you. Let's go, toes out wide. Squat it down, squeeze up. Arnold press, and down. Nice job. Squeeze your butt while you're doing that Arnold press. Keep your abs tight. Palms are twisting at the top of that Arnold press. Your elbows stay close and in the whole time. Nice job. You have less than 20 seconds left. Press it down. Okay, we're doing that body weight deep lunge to a weight. When you're picking it up and passing it over, I'm gonna go with 1 24-pound weight. Set it right there. Deep forward lunge to it. Pick that weight up, pass it over to the other side. So to the outside of that foot. Lunge forward on the other foot. Pick that weight up, pass it over to the other side. Up. You can do a twist if you want. That kind of makes sense. Up. Pick it up. Twist. Set it down. Make sure your abs are tight, supporting that back through that twisting motion. Up. Twist. Set it down. Nice job. Next move, chest fly, alternating star legs to a sit up. Chest fly, I'm going with 9 pounds in each hand. Okay, so arms out wide. Chest fly, alternating leg, chest fly again, alternating leg. Bring it together for a sit up. Both arms, one leg, both legs, both arms. That's how this goes. Fly, one leg, fly, bring the other leg up. Now do them both in, like an in and out. Squeeze that chest. All right, nice job. All right, stiff leg deadlift, upright row. I'll go heavy here. I'm going with my sandbag. Go with your heavy dumbbells if you want. So stiff leg deadlift, straight down, butt out behind you, chest stays up, stand up, chest out, upright row. When you do that upright row, nothing else should be moving but your arms. Your elbows are going out wide, weights coming up to your chest. Okay, move that out of your way. You have a plank forearm walk. The tricky thing about this move is you cannot rock your hips. So you're going little teeny tiny steps with keeping your abs and butt facing the ground as tight as you can. Stay tight, don't rock. Back. Really try to stay tight and straight here. Go forward. Okay, that was our last move. Resetting to 40 seconds. And going back to the top. So 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Same 5 moves, beginning with that front sumo squat and Arnold press. Beginning with 15 pounds there. Here we go. 40 seconds, toes out wide, knees out wide, squat it. Come on up, press it out. Good job. Squat it down, squeeze up, press and twist. Squeeze. Nice job. You have less than 15 seconds left here. I'm going to that deep forward lunge. Pick up, twist and pass. Nice job. I'm going with a heavy weight for that. Sticking with that 24 pounds. Setting it down at the end of my mat. Lunging forward, picking it up, twist, setting it down on the outside of that foot. Other leg, up, twist, set it down. Drop it. Lunge, up, twist, drop. Moving straight on, we have the chest flies. Okay, so 9 pounds for me again. Arms are going out wide. Both feet are alternating and then coming in together. So let's go. Chest fly one foot, up, chest fly the other foot, up, and then chest fly, and sit them up, both together. Both together, sit it up. Chest fly one foot, chest fly the other, and then in together. Nice job. Good work. Okay, moving on. Stiff leg deadlift, upright row. Going with my standby again. Grab your heavy weight. Here we go. Legs are straight as you can. Stick your butt out behind you. Chest stays up. Stand up. Then upright row. So over. Pull it up. Squeeze your butt. Upright row. Your shoulder blades should be together. Shoulders should be down away from your ears. Your elbows are coming up and out. Palms are coming up. You're not doing shrugs. Nice job. Okay, we have that plank walk again. And then we're on to 30 seconds. So, elbow plank, stay tight, get that body straight. Make sure you're straight before you start. Don't rock those hips as much as you can. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs. Stay as tight as you possibly can throughout this whole 40 seconds. If the walk is too much, if you can't stay tight, if you feel like you're wobbling all over, just hold double plank. Or do commando planks, where you're pressing up to your hands. Nice job. Keep going. All right, resetting to 30 seconds. We're back to the top, last time through. Sumo squat front presses, 30-second intervals. 10-second countdown is started. 15 pounds from each hand. Sumo squat, toes out wide, knees out wide. Here we go, down, up, press and twist. Bring it down. Turning this way. Down, up, press and twist. Squeeze your butt and your inner thighs at the top of that motion. They should be super tight through that whole Arnold press. Here we go. Down, up, press. Good job. 30 seconds goes so fast. Deep lunge, weight pass. Here we go. Deep lunge. Get that weight up. It's going out to the outside of that leg. Twist it, drop it. Up again. Other leg forward. Pick up, twist, drop your weight. Down. Pick it up, twist, and drop. Okay. We got the flies. Yep. Chest flies. Alternating legs to both legs for sit up. Here we go. Out wide. One leg. Other leg. Both legs in fly and sit up. One leg. Other leg. Sit it up. Nice job. And down. Okay, stiff leg deadlift. Upright row. Heavy weights. This is it, guys. We only had 2 rounds of Tabata after this last round of HIIT. So we are cruising through the end of this workout. Stay tight, stay strong. Choose weights that challenge you. Down, up. Keep going. All right, we got that plank walk for 30 seconds. Whew. There we go. Down to your elbows. Walk it tight. Go back. Alright, you guys, we made it. We're done with our hip pyramids. We have a true round of Tabata left. First move is a discus. We're switching arms after 4 rounds. So for 4 rounds, you're staying on the same arm. And a discus, it sounds exactly like what it is. You're going to hold one weight in one hand, and you're swinging it as if you were trying to throw a discus. So your legs are going to be spread apart. I'm going with 15-pound weight. And you're starting down at the bottom with one hand balancing that weight, swinging it up and back. Make sure that you have control over this weight. You can use your other arm if you want to balance. You can hold it on your leg, wherever feels comfortable to you. Stay on the same arm for 3 more rounds. Make sure you're controlled. Don't go swinging your arm too hard, too fast, with too heavy of a weight and hurt your shoulder. You'll know immediately if it's too heavy for you. Or if you begin to feel fatigued, lighten that weight, okay? Use the 10 seconds to shake out your hand. Here we go. Using that squatting motion to get that weight moving. Your core is working hardcore right now. Shake it out. This is the last round on this hand. Here we go. Five seconds. Okay, other side. Whew. Make sure your hand is not sweaty, that you have a nice grip on the weight. Here we go. Start low, bring it up high. Twisting that body. Abs are tight. Three more intervals. Here we go. Nice job. Stay with it. Whew. Let's go. Watch your legs. Don't bang your legs. That will really hurt. You'll get a nice bruise. This is your last round. Here we go. Good job. Set that weight down. We have one more round of true Tabata and a Tabata pair left. So stay with me. Don't quit now. Second true Tabata move is single arm cleans. So we're switching arms again halfway through. 10-second countdown started. I'm going with a 24-pound weight for this. So you're squatting down, sort of like a deadlift, cleaning it up to your shoulder and pressing. Go again. Up, down, up, down. I realize now that she didn't write presses, she just wrote cleans, but we're gonna do presses. Well, I'm gonna do presses. You can do if you just cleans. If you only wanna do clean, you just bring that weight up to your shoulder. Stay with the same arm. Keep it going. Up. Press it. 2 intervals on this arm. Your abs are tight, you're using that momentum from your legs to shoot that weight up right above your shoulder. Good job. Last round on this arm. Keep it going, make sure you're breathing. Okay, switch hands. Second half of this Tabata, finish out this arm. Nice job, keep going. Up. 2 and 1. 3 more rounds and you're done with this true Tabata. We have a Tabata pair after this. That's only 4 minutes, so now is the time to really dig deep. Know that you are working hard, lifting heavy weights, making changes happen to your body. You want those changes, you want to see the results, finish the workout. Push to the end, right? But as always, know your limits. Know when the point is where you'd be injuring yourself versus challenging yourself. You have to have that mind and body connection. You also have to eat proper. Eat good nutrition. Eat your protein. Drink plenty of water. Get lots of rest in order to have the energy to push through to the end of these workouts. Here we go. Get it up there. Up. All that talking makes these go really fast. And that was it. True Tabata is done. We have a Tabata pair left. 4 rounds on one move, 4 rounds on the other. We're doing squat thrusters and wide push-ups. For the squat thrusters, I'm going to start with 24s and I'll probably end up dropping down. All right. 10-second countdown started. Squat thrusters, load those weights up to your shoulders. Squat it down, press it up. Keep your momentum, keep your pace. These are only 20-second intervals. You can use your sandbag here too. All right, if you're using with a sandbag, you have it loaded up onto your forearms and you're pressing it up above your head, just like we are with the weights. Down, press it. Okay. Kristin's really killing our shoulders at the end of this routine. Ooh. Here we go. One last round of that.
It's back-sided.
What, sweetie?
It's like you're back-sided.
What?
It's like you're back-sided.
body, honey. Let's go. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. We have wide push-ups left. It should be in the same place you found that, okay? Well, then you'll have to ask Daddy to help you. Let's go wide hands, press up. Oh my gosh. All right, 3 more rounds of wide push-ups. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 more 20-second intervals. My shoulders are just on fire. Get those hands out wide. Let's go. Okay. Last round. You have 20 seconds between you and the end of this routine. I know your shoulders and chest are just dead. Finish it. Hi, sweetheart. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, we made it. That is the end of this functional full body routine. That should have been called murder your shoulders and chest. Okay, stretch it out. Drink lots of water. Refuel, as I had already stated in this routine. Eat good, healthy foods. Give yourself energy and nutrition that you need to build muscle, to stay strong, and do these workouts day after day. So, I will let Kristin know what you liked, and I will see you next time.